What is up, you guys? It's me, Juliana. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. I am doing a video that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and I've honestly put it off because I was like, it's so much to talk about. I don't want to mess up. If I mess up, I'm going to be so frustrated and I'm going to want to film a brand new video. But you know what? Let's just get right into it because I've been wanting to talk about manifesting, goal setting, vision boards, all that good stuff for a while now. I feel like it's helped me and has completely changed my life, so I just want to talk to you guys about it. We're gonna have a little talk. We're just gonna be talking as friends, honestly, because if I could really just sit down and tell someone that if you really focus on exactly what you want in life, you'll be so surprised how it'll come to you in the weirdest ways. So I just want to talk to you about making your vision board. It doesn't matter if you're watching this in like June. I know it's at the end of January and a lot of people do vision boards at like the beginning of the year or even right before the new year starts, but it doesn't matter. As long as you're just putting your goals out there and you're thinking about exactly how your dream life is going to be, then that's what matters. You can better yourself, goal set, do any of that at any time of the year. So let's get right into it. I just feel like I need to tell you guys how important I really feel about doing this and just putting all of that energy into the world, that you're gonna be doing things. It's not even just, oh, I hope to do this. Like, no, you have to change your mindset. You have to change the way that you're speaking out loud, the way that you're speaking in your head, and be like, no, I am gonna do this. I am gonna travel to blah, blah, blah. I am gonna make this certain amount of money. You have to be specific, okay? So I just feel like I need to really tell you guys how important this is, how well it works. For as long as I can remember, I just remember cutting out pictures in magazines. I was the biggest like Tumblr girl. I was on Tumblr like 5 hours a day, making my little basically vision boards on my Tumblr board like ever since I was in like 5th grade. Well, I have been manifesting my dream life since I was probably like 12. Whatever you're really focusing on, that is what you're bringing back to you. So if you really focus on your goals, then that's what you're going to bring back. If you're really focusing on negative energy and telling yourself like, I don't think I can do that, like, do not eliminate that out of your life right now. You can do everything that you want, and trust me, it'll come back to you in the weirdest ways. Sometimes you may think that you'll get to a certain goal in this specific timeline, and sometimes that's not what God has in plan for you. So you just have to go along for the ride, believe in yourself, make sure that you're just thinking positive about what you want to achieve, and trust me, it'll happen. I feel like vision boards are just a great way to just remind yourself of your goals and what you're doing things for. Let's say you're having a bad day or you're just having a hard time and you're just like, bro, what the heck am I doing all this stuff for? I'm working so hard, I'm not seeing the results that I want to. I feel like when you look at your vision board, you're like, okay, you get a refresh on exactly why you're doing what you're doing. You get amped up again because you're looking at everything that you want in your life. You're manifesting your dream life. So many different ways to do a vision board. You can do vision boards physically, like as a board. You can do them online. You can do them like on Canva or as your background or your computer, so you're constantly looking at it. I've even manifested stuff off of Instagram, which I really wanted to share with you guys. I'll talk about that in a second. I've done it on Pinterest. I've done it on Tumblr. Like I said before, you can do your vision board however you like. However, I have done them online. Like last year I did them on my computer in like the middle of the year. I was just feeling in a super vision board making mood, so I made mine on the computer. But I do like to have mine physical in my hand, so I have mine right here, which I'll share in a bit, as an actual board, to make sure that I can really look at it, I can feel it, I can go over the goals and just have it next to my bed, so I'm always constantly looking at it. I honestly wish I could dig up some of the photos of my bedroom when I was in like middle school. I went ham with the pictures, okay? Like I had them all over my walls. I'm hoping I can find them. If I do, I'll put them in this video like over here. A lot of people tend to mix up New Year's resolutions with goal setting / vision boards, and I want to say that they're not the same. I mean, they kind of go in like the same category, but I don't like to look at them because I feel like New Year's resolutions are really like pressuring yourself to do specific things. This kind of goes against what I just said, but I feel like for New Year's resolutions, people are like, oh, I'm gonna work out every single day. And I just feel like that's so much pressure on yourself. For me, I'm really bad at working out. I do not work out, and that is something that I want to change. But if I just go from not working out like literally ever, and then I'm like, okay, my New Year's resolution is to work out every single day, I'm gonna immediately get super discouraged, and I'm just gonna be like, no. And then let's say I work out for the first 2 days of the year, and then I don't work out the third day, and then let's say I don't work out the fourth day either, then I'm gonna be like, okay, that's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna wait till next year to do it, and then that doesn't do any help either. So I feel like doing goal setting might be like, okay, work out. Let's say if you don't work out at all, like myself, and you're just like, okay, I want to work out 2 to 3 times a week, which is still not that crazy, but at least I'm bettering myself. So with that goal, it's not super like intimidating, I guess. I feel like I'm more inclined to do 2 to 3 workouts a week instead of just pressuring myself to do a workout every single day when I don't already work out, and it's just more realistic. So that's another thing. You don't want to pressure yourself. Like, obviously you want to be specific in your goals, but you don't want to be like, okay, you have to do this or else you're a failure. Like, I don't want to set myself up for failure. And at the end of the day, I know that any goals that I place, even if I do halfway to the goal or just anything more than what I'm doing now, then that's a goal in the end, because obviously you just want to get better at whatever you're doing. You want to better yourself in any way, and any way that you can do that is good. Okay, so if you've been following me on Instagram, then you've seen this on my story. You may have seen this on my manifest highlight on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, do that. I'm very active on there, and I share a lot of my stories every day. But I shared kind of an Instagram highlight on my manifestation through Instagram saves, and I feel like that might sound a little bit weird and people might be like, what? But I use Instagram saves so much. Like, if I see a picture, I just automatically save it. It doesn't even have to be like anything super specific. I'm gonna show you guys my saves and kind of my story behind it. So I'm gonna try to put the images right here, and then I'll talk to you guys about it. I have my Instagram right here. First off, I had saved this picture of Miss Navarose. If you guys have seen her on TikTok, on Instagram, she is Miss Queen. I love her, she's so cute. I saved this picture of her at Riley Rose, and this was a long time ago. I posted this like over 2 years ago. It's in front of this cute little sign that says wish you were here, and I was like, oh my god, that store is so cute, I just want to go there. Like, nothing crazy, right? I was just like, that's super cute store, I want to go there, I want to visit, I want to take a cute picture like that. Fast forward to literally a few months, I was invited to be one of the faces of Riley Rose's campaigns for their services. So they launch services so you can go to get your makeup done there. If you're not familiar with Riley Rose, it's actually Forever 21's makeup line, or makeup company kind of. So they sell a lot of different brands, but they were launching services there. And I was invited to be the face of it, and I had a billboard in the store. I'll put the picture right here. It was crazy. Like, I was not expecting that, but that was just like the weirdest thing to me, because I was like, oh my god, I saved a picture just so I could take a picture in this store, and now I have a picture in this store. So that was absolutely insane. The next one that I wanted to share is this photo that I'd saved from this girl that I follow, and it was a picture of them in this like little wooden, I don't even know, like arch. And I was like, oh my god, that's cute. I think that was somewhere in Bali. I had no idea. She didn't tag the location, but I was like, okay, I want to go there. And literally within like a week, I had found almost a very similar arch in Aspen, and I was just shook. I was like, there is no way. It was literally within like 6 days. So this other one is crazy. I have no idea how or why I had saved this picture. It's a picture of someone getting engaged in front of the Eiffel Tower. At the time, I really didn't expect to get engaged. Me and Jerron have talked about getting engaged or like married later on in life. I think when I posted this, I was around 21, 20. I think I may have liked the girl's ring, but at the same time, I don't feel like that. I mean, I just liked the picture. I was like, this is cute. Love that for her. A couple months later, I was proposed to in front of the Eiffel Tower. This is something that I guess I manifested and I didn't even know it. I am shook at this. honestly, he did such a good job. The picture is stunning. And by the way, Jerron never saw this photo. Like this, I didn't even know I saw this photo and it was in my saves. After I got proposed, I was just looking at my saved photos. I was making this highlight and I was like, oh my God, like I put this into the universe. So the next picture I had saved in March, and it was just this really nice hotel, and I was like, oh my God, I need to go there. This is stunning. It's giving all the luxury vibes. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna get there. And within, I think, 6 months, I was actually there at that hotel. It was so nice. I'll put the picture right here. We had a few pictures that like went viral on, I think it was like TikTok or Tumblr or something. But if you guys are ever in Mykonos, definitely check out Categorizing, because that hotel, I think it's like top 5 in the world. I had saved this photo. It's this girl and she looks like she's like in this room with this cool ceiling. I don't know, when I saved it I was just like, this is cool, I want to go there. I don't really know what it is, but let's go there. So I just saved it. This was earlier in the year, and then I found out that this is a bathroom, and I was like, okay, like, am I really gonna go somewhere to go to a bathroom? Like, this is a cool bathroom, but am I actually gonna go there? So when we went to Greece, we actually had a layover that was like 14 hours in London, and I found out that this bathroom is in London and I got to go there. I made a mission to go to this bathroom because I was like, no, I need to go there, and I was able to make it to that bathroom. So those are just some of the things that I had manifested without knowing, just through my Instagram saves. So if you like something, save it to your Instagram. Look at your Instagram saves for a long time. Just picture yourself there, know that you're gonna get there. Obviously you still have to do like the work to get there and be aware of what you want and be like, oh, I actually saved this, like let's make an effort to go there. Like, you're not gonna just stumble across it, or you might. I mean, I just thought that was crazy, so I wanted to share that story just so everybody can get amped about saving things, about printing photos, about really manifesting their dream life. But let's get right back into the video. Before you can make your vision board or like create your background on your computer through Canva or Google Docs, I did make one through Canva, so I'll put it on the screen right here so you guys can kind of see a little visual on what I'm talking about and how I made my digital vision board last year. I did actually achieve a lot of the things on here, so I'm very proud of it. But that's another way that you could do a vision board, so I just wanted to share that option as well. So since I've talked about the online or digital vision boards, I kind of wanted to share my actual vision board with you guys, a physical version, and how I made it. I'll actually include a little time lapse of me making this one. My sister actually does a lot of manifesting and vision boards, and she actually has a vision board making box, so it has all the things that you need inside to make a vision board. I'll put a picture right here and the link down below if you guys are interested, but that is where I got this board from. And she actually has like a full course, and you can do a Zoom call with her, which is super cool. So if you're really stumped and you need some guidance, I'll also put her information down below, and she'll help you with like an hour Zoom call, and you guys can go over all of your goals and do like a personal vision board class with just you and her. Super cool. The box that I was just telling you guys about, it actually has a vision board cards, so it kind of guides you through every single thing that you could possibly put on your vision board if you're stuck with trying to come up with goals or you don't really know what to put on it. She has like a full rundown, so you know exactly how to come up with goals, and it's super easy for beginners. But I'm gonna go over some of my tips and how I like to make my vision board, so hopefully it'll help you guys. So what I like to do is write down all my goals on a notebook first. I do this over the course of like 3 or 4 days to make sure I'm not really missing anything. Of course, you can add stuff if you want to, if you forgot anything, but I like to write it all down, make sure that I have most of my goals really down, and make sure that they're specific. You always have to put numbers. If you have a financial goal, you need to put the exact amount of money that you want to make. If you want to grow your following on any type of social media, you should put the exact amount of followers that you want to have. Like, be as specific as you can. I feel like that's what also really helps you achieve that goal is to be very specific. I write it all down in a notebook, and then after I'm done and I feel like I've got most of my goals down, then that's when I go onto Pinterest or Tumblr and I find images that kind of correspond with my exact goals. I don't really like to use magazines just because I feel like you're working with limited resources, or you're just kind of forced to manifest what's in the magazine, which is not always aligned with yourself. For instance, I have Go to Turks on my list right here, and then I went to Pinterest and found a specific photo of someone in Turks and Caicos, which is this girl right here. I don't know who this is, but Miss Queen is giving everything that I need. I need this in my life. I need to be in a clear kayak, drone shot, all of that. That needs to be me. So I'm manifesting this for myself. And I printed it and I put it on there because that needs to be me. So like I said, find specific photos that go along with your goals on your actual list. This kind of sums up everything on my board. I have money, and then on the back I wrote a list. There are personal goals, so I don't want to share them all, but I will read you guys some. So I have kind of a visual in the front and then a list on the back, just because I am a very visual person. I want to make sure that I have like all the nice little Pinterest vibes. I also feel like this is like a Tumblr board in real life, like I'm holding my Tumblr board. So I just love that, but I also want to make sure that I'm getting specifics on the back, which is why I wrote on the back. I do want to say that vision boards don't need to be completely outrageous, or like all of your goals don't need to be like something crazy. There's a lot of goals on here that are small, that are super achievable within like a day. So for instance, I have things like go to Smoothie King. I never had that growing up in California, and now that I've moved to Miami, that is definitely something I can achieve. So there's actually a Smoothie King down the street that I just want to try. So it could be small things like that, maybe coffee shops that you want to try. I know that my sister does that a lot too. Restaurants, if you've never ridden a bird scooter, maybe that's on your vision board. Like it can be anything. It can be crazy big or very small, something that you can do in like 10 minutes, but maybe it's something that you've been putting off and you really want to achieve it. Then that's a fun way to just be able to mark something off on your board. And I also feel like that helps you just feel like you're achieving things, which is very helpful and useful, at least for me. It can be traveling, it can be financial goals, it can be something to do with your faith, it could be health, it could be self-development, it could be self-care, it could be relationship goals. If that's not you and your partner, it could be with your family or your friends, something that you want to do together. But it can really be any type of goal, and just think about anything you want to do and put it on your board. So each one of these pictures symbolizes something for me. I want to reach a certain amount of subscribers on YouTube. Of course, I have a financial goal. He has a plan and I have a purpose, is something to do with my faith and me wanting to get closer to God. And then knowledge is power. I do feel like I just want to learn more. If that means reading books, if that means listening to more podcasts, then I want to do that. I have a cute little quote. Turks, of course, is what I explained before. I really want to go to Italy. I've been wanting to go for the past few years. So these are both pictures from Italy. And then I want to stay in an overwater bungalow. I'm not sure where. Maybe I should have specified that, but you know, I'm just hoping that that happens for me. I have my TikTok following here because I really want to work on TikTok this year and grow my following on there. So I just have my TikTok account right here, and then a little arrow next to the followers to symbolize I want my followers to go up. Some people don't like to have images on their vision board, even though I feel like that is one of the most common things to do, is to print photos. So you can just do just the list or just the photos, depending on however you want to manifest your life. But all I did was find pictures on Pinterest, like I said before, and I printed them at Walgreens. I think I printed these pictures for less than $5. So I just like the way that they look. They're high quality and glossy. You can obviously use a printer at home or find one at a library or like FedEx or somewhere. If you plan on making vision boards with people, I definitely recommend doing it with like-minded people, or people that are very like uplifting, high energy, and are very supportive, because I feel like if not, you may be judged, and this is not a time to be judged. When you're manifesting your dream life, the last thing you want to hear is, well, how are you gonna do that? Or just like judgment. I don't want judgment. So definitely do it maybe by yourself. Have a little self-care date. I love that for you. Sit down, print out your pictures, make your list, do it by yourself, or do it with someone that you trust or someone that you feel comfortable with sharing your goals. No interference while you're making your board this year. Also, if you're younger and your parents are a big factor in pushing your future on you and trying to like plan out your future for you, I know that this can be really hard to share your goals. So if you want to leave that just to yourself, then you can, but also just make sure it's something that you really want. Really think about it when you're making your vision board and just be like, okay, is this something I really want, or is this something my parents really want? I don't think necessarily my life was exactly what my parents wanted, but it's turned out crazier and better in every way than I can imagine. So really just stick to your gut feeling and know that whatever you want is coming from your heart, and that is what is meant for you. So I'm gonna read a few of the goals that are written on the back of my board just to give you guys some ideas. You're more than welcome to steal these or just like tweak them to kind of match what aligns with you more. So one of them is try 30 new restaurants, which is a lot, but I'm a major foodie. This could be like cafes too, so I feel like that doesn't make it too crazy, but I'm a huge foodie, so I want to try them. I also have make 20 new recipes, which is pretty big for me because I'm not a cook, so that is gonna be fun for me. Another one is pick up / refresh on Spanish. So if you don't know me, then when I was younger, from like age like 3 to like 7, it may have even been longer, I had a babysitter that only spoke Spanish and I could speak to her pretty easily. I'm not saying I was pro, but I did know my Spanish, and now I've completely lost it just because my family all speaks English as well, so there was really no reason for us to speak Spanish. So I want to kind of refresh on that. I want to work on my posture because I slouch a lot, so I need to work on my posture. I want to have a certain amount of Instagram posts this year, a certain amount of YouTube videos. I want to find a way to give back regularly. I have an investment goal of how much money that I want to invest this year. I want to budget my money better, be more financially smart. I want to read a Bible verse a day. I want to try Pilates. So I don't know, there's just so much different stuff on here. I have backup all of my photos from my phone to my hard drive. So like I said, these goals are everywhere, big and small. No goal is too big or too small to put on your vision board. Future Juliana here. I also wanted to say that even if you don't achieve what's on your vision board, there might be things that you just like don't end up doing, and that's completely fine and also completely normal. So I just wanted to say that, and also it's nice to see that because sometimes at the end of the year, if you haven't achieved something, you're like, oh, I actually don't want that. So that could be a great realization that that's not actually something that you want. And if it is something that you still want, then you just transfer it over to your next year board or the next board that you make, and you're good to go. So I just wanted to say that. Okay, bye, I love you. Put them all down there and just have fun with it. Okay, seriously, if you're having a tough time making a vision board, look at it like this. If someone came up to you and was like, look, I'm giving you this board, and if you can put every single thing you like or want your dream life to look like on this board, you get it. You would put everything. You would be like, I want this car, I want this much money, I want this house, I want this. You would put everything. Just look at it like that. If someone was like, you can have every single thing you want on this board, if you're able to put your dream life on this board, you would put everything. You would find a way. So look at it like that. This is fun. This is exciting. This should be such a fun little exciting task for you and for everybody, honestly, because I know it makes me excited. It makes me happy. Whenever I'm in a slump, I'm like, okay, let me look at my vision board because I need to remember why I'm pushing so hard and what I'm doing this for. Definitely do this. I keep it next to my bed just because I know that I'm gonna go to sleep at night and it's gonna be there, and when I wake up in the morning I can see it too. So I definitely recommend to put it somewhere, maybe next to your bed like I said, or in your office, somewhere that you're gonna be at every single day, so you can make sure you're looking at it all the time. Last but not least, don't let your vision board intimidate you. This is something for inspiration. If you need to break down the goals to simpler steps, definitely do so. For example, one of my goals is to have 100 Instagram posts this year, which may seem a lot to a lot of people, but if you think about it, there's only 52 weeks in the year, and if I'm doing 100, that's only like 2 posts a week. So if you look at it like that, you're like, okay, 2 posts, I could probably take 2 different photos in one day, and then that's already basically my goal, is just to do that once a week, is to take those 2 posts a week, so that makes it a little less intimidating, and so on and so forth. You can do that for a lot of the goals on the board. And of course, believe in yourself, like truly believe in yourself. You have to just know that these things are coming and that the energy that you put out is what you're gonna get back. So just make sure you're keeping positive energy and you're really believing in yourself. But I hope you guys found this interesting. I hope you guys found this useful. I can't wait to see what you guys manifest and set for your goals this year. And if it's not this year, next year, if you're watching it in 5 years, then I hope this still helps you later on. Thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble on and on and on about vision boards, manifesting, goal setting, all that good stuff. If this helped you, definitely leave a comment down below. I feel like this is a very different video coming from myself, so if I know that this helps you, I'd love to talk more about it, do more similar videos. But feel free to comment down below, let me know what you're manifesting this year, or even send me an Instagram DM. I'll have my Instagram right here. If this video is something that you liked, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I love you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.